Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily tarot. So today we're taking a look at how you can release any negative feelings that you're struggling with at this time. Excuse me for a minute, I've just got an itchy foot. That was random. Okay, so we're looking at how you can release negative feelings. So we need to take a look at what is the cause of the situation first, so we can get like the theme of your reading, and then we can take a deeper dive into the causes of your frustrations and of course what you can do about it, which is the all important thing, what you can do about it, right? Okay, so the cause of your frustration. The ladder, climbing your way to the top, willingness to grow spiritually, success, setting and reevaluating goals. So reevaluating your current goals is causing you frustration right now. Possibly feeling like you're climbing this metaphorical ladder that's not actually going anywhere. Okay. And the pen, be transparent and outspoken, wisdom, promotion, diploma, creative, original. Your hard work is paying off and confident. Yeah. So again, it feels like it's the seeming lack of growth that's going on. And I've been seeing this, it's been coming out of these reads for quite a while. It's like things are definitely growing, things are definitely improving, but you might not be seeing that because of your own perspective on the situation. But that's purely because of your own frustrations with it, which tells me that something might not be growing or improving as quickly as what you would like it to. Again, you've got to keep in mind that, well, whose timetable have you set these goals by? You know, and were they realistic goals in the first place? Okay. Did you make allowances for certain things going wrong, for example? Because all of that's building up to this current frustration here. Now, it is possible that you're waiting for some sort of news to come through for you with this pen energy, and maybe it's not come through yet. The harp, hope, authentic, knows oneself, disconnect from conflict, peace, new friends, live in harmony, and the rope, surrounded by support and protection, achieving goals and laying down roots, firm foundations, and plans and towards your goals, yeah, is being grounded. It's stopping you from drifting ashore, this particular rope, okay? Anyone who has worked with boats will know, look, you've got to tie that boat, whether it be a big one or a little one, you've got to tie it down, you've got to tether it down to secure it, to stop it from drifting off back out to sea. So at the moment, you could be feeling that you're drifting out to sea without any real plan, without any real direction. And then for others of you, you could be feeling that you're stuck, that you don't have the freedom to go out and explore, as it were. So yeah, different types of frustrations here are coming through. So let's take a closer look into this. What's going on? Just got to move that light out of the way. What's going on for our collective, please? Can you tell us more about why our collective's feeling bothered by this current situation, please? Oh. Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, because you've got a deep emotional investment here into making this work, whatever this is, okay? For some, it's going to be about a relationship. You're deeply invested in making sure that a particular relationship works out, and for others, you're emotionally and deeply invested in your career. Because there's quite a lot on the line. The Nine of Cups to the Ace of Cups, that equates to the Ten of Cups. So potentially your future, like your family's future security and stability is on the line, basically. And that's why you're trying to make sure that you get everything right here. Can we clarify? Can we clarify this emotional investment, please? that's tied in with our collective's current frustration. Thank you. They're all off-centre. The Queen of Wands off-centre and the Tower. Yeah. Averting disaster here. Not wanting to make any spur-of-the-moment decisions here with the Queen of Wands off-centre, because spur-of-the-moment right now, acting on impulse right now, could spell certain disaster here with the Tower. So it's not so much that you're wanting to jack it all in. It's not about that. It's about feeling frustrated because you want to improve on something you're already doing, but maybe don't know how. Okay, so Spirit's telling you here to try and be a little bit more original, to try and think about this differently. Okay, think about what you can offer that no one else can bring to the table. What skills, what talents do you specifically have that you don't see very much of? Okay, it could also be as well that the type of environment is what's the word I'm looking for? Because there's a lot of water here and I'm getting drowning. The type of environment that you're trying to stand out in is already drowning in lots of people doing the same thing. Okay, so that could also be another issue here. Can you tell us more about this situation for our collective, please? Oh, choice. Yeah, choices. With the Seven of Raindrops, it's more emotional energy. So you do have choices here. What are the choices? The World in reversed with Ascension in reverse. So that's telling me that you could accidentally be stunting your own growth. You could be stunting your own growth. It's time for you to explore further afield. It's time for you to be a little bit more adventurous, okay? Definitely not impulsive, right? They're not encouraging any sort of impulsive action. They're encouraging adventurous action, explorative action, okay? Someone here might even benefit from making new friends as well with this harp energy. So someone's old social circle could also be holding them back here and feeling frustrated over that. Okay, what is it that our collective's learning from this situation, please? What is our collective learning from this situation, please? Thank you. The Hermit. Nice. You're learning to be tactful. I'm hearing tactful because this particular Hermit is incredibly wise, is incredibly self-controlled, self-contained. Okay. You're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about your own dedication towards what this is you're trying to achieve in doing and doing successfully. You're learning. See, it's a funny symbol, this one, because he's got rags on. I'll show you. He's got rags on, but the shawl is actually quite expensive looking, you know. The shawl almost gives him this air of royalty. Very, very expensive looking shawl. So it's the blend of the old and the new. It's the combination of the rich and the poor. It's the combination of the have and the have not. It's the message of take everything as and when it comes. And it's a message about... Oh, I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry about the sudden disturbance there. I had to go take in a delivery. More tarot cards, yay! So, as I was saying with this one, it's about resilience as well, because if you look closer at the card, he is actually traveling through the desert. Okay, that's quite a hostile environment. Very hostile environment. And so if somebody doesn't know what it is that they're doing, if they don't have these survival skills required to survive such a barren environment, they will surely die. Okay, so again, there's another really powerful metaphor there that's coming through. You've had loads of powerful metaphors that have come through with just this one card. So yeah, it's a combination of lots of different things here that you're learning. You're learning about your own resilience. You're learning about your own adaptability. But there's also this really powerful message of use what you can when you can. Be grateful for what you have while you have it, and to remember your roots as well. Remember your past and remember your past struggles, okay? Take the good with the bad. So yeah, lots of really beautiful and powerful messages there that's coming through that pertains to everything that you're learning through this current struggle, through your ongoing frustrations. You're learning, okay, it's all part of the journey. All of the good things and all of the bad things, it's all part of this journey. And nobody's guaranteed anything, like ever, okay? Right, so how you can center yourself and begin to move through and then release the negative feelings. So how can our collective center themselves, please? And move through any negative feelings. Okay. High Priestess and the Five of Wands. Yeah. I do believe that we've already mentioned about the environment that you're in. There is a lot of competition. Because I heard that particular sector is currently drowning with people who do or are doing what you're doing, which is why you're needing to put your own original signature to it, your own original spin to it, okay, on how you can do what you're currently doing, that is going to make you stand out from the crowd, that is going to be different from everyone else, okay? And then you've got this High Priestess, which obviously is a message about keeping your secrets, keeping your cards close to your chest, not letting anybody know about your plans. It's also about trusting your own intuition. Now, we don't say that just to fill the airspace with something to say, okay? It's going within and listening for the answers that come from your higher self within. See how she's got this crown on her head? That is also red, okay? Red is a power color. It belongs to the root chakra, the color red, but it's on her head. It's on her crown, okay? So this is about aligning the bottom with the top, okay? Aligning yourself. Align your, how do I say it? Align your physical needs with this sense of bliss, with this sense of oneness, okay? And then your Five of Wands, that's trials of strength. You're currently going through trials of strength. And it's temporary. These trials are temporary. Can you tell us more about the High Priestess and the Five of Wands? For how our collective can center themselves and start to release the negative feelings. Oh, that was weird. Yeah. So I had to stop there because twice a card was going to jump. And then it's like, almost as if something changed its mind at the last minute, and it happened twice. So is that you're needing to change your mind about something? Or you're needing to change your mind about someone here? You've got to change your mind about yourself? Or you've got to change up how you're approaching this current frustration? The card that did do a jump eventually was the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. That's the card of information, knowledge, being a detective, investigations. It's like this sort of self-investigative work here. Can you tell us more about this energy? Wealth and generosity. Okay. Gems energy. It's earth. Wealth and generosity. I feel that this is because you can see other people getting help or getting handouts or getting opportunities that are just not coming to you. Yes, there could be a little bit of jealousy here towards those other people who seem to be on the surface, who seem to be having much more of an easier time with everything that's going on. That's normal, okay? It's normal. So Spirit's asking for you to sit with that and investigate that further, okay? If you recall, we started off your reading with you being deep in your feelings because you're emotionally invested in this thing and it doesn't seem to be working out yet. So consider why you witnessing others getting help is pulling up these feelings for you. So again, it's vital that you all know, listen, I'm not telling anyone off here, okay? That's normal. Like, everybody at some point is going to feel maybe even just a passing pang of jealousy towards others and how easier they all seem to have it. That's normal. But what you don't do is you don't sit in that energy for a long time so that it starts to consume you. What you do is you analyze it. Yeah? Princess of Swords, Page of Swords, you analyze those feelings. Analyze those feelings. And is there anything that those other people are doing that you could perhaps incorporate into your own life to give yourself a much better chance of succeeding? Okay. Wealth and generosity. Interesting. Yeah, I feel I need to clarify that one there just one more time before we move on. This is wealth and generosity specifically for how our collective can, thank you, rebirth and homecoming. Yeah. They're saying when your wealth comes in, and again, wealth, that's an umbrella term for whatever you want it to be. When your wealth comes through, See if you can try and pay it forward. There's a rebirth here. So you're going through a rebirth center. And this homecoming, within the context of this High Priestess, Five of Wands, Princess of Swords, that's all about coming home to yourself. There's a very powerful rebirth that's going on with this energy. It's like you're never going to be the same after this process in a good way. Rest in the reverse. Try not to use your frustrations as an excuse to not try. Okay? Because it's like Spirit's saying, look, you're this much invested. Nine of Cups, you're almost there. Don't give up now. Now is not the time for you to be lazy, or now is not the time for you to rest on your laurels. Because this is a rebirth with homecoming, I feel that now is the time that you're needing to encourage yourself more than ever to keep going. What will soon change for our collective? Whoa. The Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and there's your Ten of Cups. That's what you've been waiting for. And Justice. What will soon change for our collective? You've got communication here that's coming in. It's coming in fast. You've got messages here that's coming in for you. With the Ten of Wands, it does indicate that it's temporarily going to put more responsibility on your doorstep. But ultimately, it is what you've been waiting for. Some of you have got a new contract here that's coming in. There could be a positive result here that comes through from a court decision for some, if that's what you've been waiting for. Okay, some of you could have been waiting for like the wheels of justice to turn, as it were, and it's saying it is turning in your favor. See how she's got a sword in her hand, but she's also wearing the sword scabbard around her waist. So it's like, yeah, the unsheathed sword, a decision has been made, and you're going to be hearing about it. What's that Ten of Wands? What's that Ten of Wands for? It's going to change. Whoa, thank you. A King of Swords. You've got a lot of swords energy that's coming through now. That's even more communication. What's this King of Swords? That could also be someone who is helping you to make the next plan, or the next part of your plan. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Whoever this King of Swords energy is, they're about to make your life a lot easier. A lot easier. Because we've got you balancing everything out here. We've got you feeling incredibly secure now. And then we've got a message about momentum. So someone comes through to help you out, to help release this burden of responsibility from you. Somehow, you've got a decision that's going in your favor. It's literally someone's telling you, yes. Yes, collective, you can have that. Yes, collective, you can do that. Yes, collective, go ahead. Do you know what I mean? The Ten of Cups for Justice. And then your job from that point on is to retain the momentum with this 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Keep up the momentum. So I feel that that's why Spirit was telling you now is not the time for you to get lazy, as it were. Okay? Because you've got to keep the momentum going. Okay, how can our collective be more patient and gentle with themselves in future, please? How can they not put so much pressure on themselves in future, please? Thank you. Wow, that's a lot. The World, nice. The Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups is about making an offering. It's also about counting your blessings, because it's come out with the Star and the 3 of Swords. And the King of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the King of Coins is the epitome of success. Be mindful who and what you're measuring your own success next to. Because you've got the Ace of Coins underneath that one. And he's literally holding that coin. Okay, so by whose standards are you judging yourself? Be mindful of that. There is healing and recovery here after a disappointment. Okay, with the Star and the 3 of Swords. You're no longer going to feel like you're going 2 steps forward, 1 step back. The path ahead, it definitely does look a lot smoother because we've got this gratitude energy that's coming through with this particular Knight of Cups. Okay. Can you tell us more about how our collective can be more gentle and patient with themselves? The 6 of Pentacles. Helping others out. The Queen of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. And under there's the Chariot. That Chariot, I feel, is based off Boudica. So I'll hold it up. I mean, you might disagree with me, but obviously I'm the one that's reading this deck right now, and I'm getting really strong Boudica energy that's coming off of this one. She was absolutely fearless, and she was on a quest for justice. I believe the story goes that 2 of her daughters were brutally arred and then emmed in front of her, and she basically made it her life ambition to get justice, or her version of justice, for this happening to her daughters. And she leveled an entire village. Absolutely left no one alive. Like, she literally salted the earth. Very, very driven. So, I mean, there's multiple ways that I could read this. So you've got to take it for how it resonates for you. You could take that as a metaphor for how determined you are to do whatever this is that you're doing. Or if this is about the justice system for some, then yeah, you're going to have that same driving force behind you. The 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups tells me that definitely your heart is in the good. It is in a good place. It's in a really good place. And it's like you're determined here to try and make everyone else's lives that little bit better. And that's why you're trying to get yourself either to this Queen of Pentacles or this King of Pentacles place, so that you can then help make other people's lives better than what it currently is. But it feels like at the moment you're just not catching a break. And that's literally the main cause of your frustrations, because you're just not catching a break at the moment. But Spirit's telling you there with that world, there is a breakthrough here. Clarify the world. Yeah, partnership. You're going to be going into partnership with someone. Partnership and leadership. Either you're taking on the leadership role and you're going into partnership with another person who helps make your life a lot easier so that you can get to these goals of yours, or someone's coming through for you to help guide you, to help lead you and partner up with you. So again, take it as it resonates. Okay, we have a healing message for our collective, please. The goose. Okay. Number 20. Okay, so goose. This one says, this card may indicate that you're ready to take on the responsibilities of raising a family or of committing yourself to a long-term partnership. So that could be a long-term business partnership or a long-term romantic situation. The goose brings creative and productive power, and it allows you to open to this power, secured in the knowledge that your relationship, your family, or your working partnership will provide a stable environment to act as a crucible for your creativity. The goose, with its strong attachment to its family and the ability to fly extraordinarily high from one continent to another, shows us that it is possible to be both grounded and spiritual in our daily lives. So someone could be feeling frustrated by having to be in the spiritual world and reality. And Spirit's telling you, you don't have to pick. You can do both, and you're supposed to do both anyway. Obviously this one's ruled by the air element, and its keywords are vigilance, parenthood, productive power, protection, fertility, and creativity. Okay. So all of these things are really important to you right now. I feel the main message here is for you to commit yourself. Commit yourself completely, fully and wholly to what it is that you're trying to achieve here. Because if you're not totally committed to it, you will find yourself wavering. And if you do quit, it means that you weren't quite committed enough. Which is a strange way of thinking about it. Okay. What else for our collective, please? I mean, that rebirth energy, that's a process as well. That's literally where you need to be burnt down to ash. You've got to be metaphorically burnt down to nothing so that you can be reborn. And that is quite a long process. It doesn't happen overnight. You've got a Spirit saying, I promise you it does get better. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Yep. And don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best of it. Yeah. Really strong positive affirmations here that's coming through for you. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. And at the moment you're feeling frustrated because you don't feel stronger than your challenges, because on the offset, it kind of looks like your challenges are drowning you. Your challenges are winning. And that's just not the true reality of it all. Like, it's just not. That's your perspective. That's not what's reality. Your perspective is you're drowning in this, but you're actually not. Stick with the people who pull the magic out of you and not the madness. Notice how you feel when you're with a person. If you feel like shit, then don't hang out with them. It's that straightforward, for reals. They don't have to be bad people for you to choose not to engage. It may just be your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can at least check in with that part of you that gets crazy and give it the love it needs. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing as well. When I asked, by whose standards of success are you judging yourself by? There could be someone external to you who's just basically making you feel like shit. Making you feel like you have to compare yourself to others, you know. Oh, you're not as successful as such and such. You're not as successful as your cousin or your sister or your brother or your auntie or whoever, you know. Because there's a lot of that goes on as well. You've got to give yourself the love that you need. And pay attention to who it is that you're surrounded yourself with. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that reading has been helpful for someone. If you feel that you're needing a private reading with me, then my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. There's loads of information that you're going to find useful in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.